This is my first time surfing. My sons have surfed a fair amount, and this was my first chance to learn and also be with them. So it was great in the warm water, and it was also a really good opportunity to spend a whole week with them doing something that they love.
I found it really cool seeing everyone progress, especially my mother. She's never surfed before, and I thought it was pretty awesome being able to see her go from never surfing to standing up on her board and paddling into waves by herself.
Our mom went from like 0 to what's like an infinite level of improvement.
Yeah, she did amazing. We're pretty proud of her.
I was delighted that Beth made so much progress. She was a strong beginner, and now she's a strong intermediate. The instruction was fantastic. She takes to the sport very naturally. The conditions were generally really conducive for learning. It was great.
Yeah, and my goal was to be able to catch up and keep up with Elliot when we're in San Francisco, and I probably gained a little ground this week.
She probably passed me. She's close to passing me now.
That's not true.
I'm sure.
We did not know each other before we came.
No.
Are we friends now?
Oh. Hopefully, yes.
No, it's been awesome. Like, getting to know Caroline has been awesome. It's been one of the best parts of the week. We both, we have similar fears in the water. We have similar attitudes. We're both very silly. And we both really like wine.
Yeah, I think it was like destiny. You know?
Fate.
Yeah, really. Well, so low tide was pretty tough. In general, it was quite big, so it was good to work on the fears because I'm pretty scared of big waves. She said she was like scary, but you were just riding all those big waves.
When it's bigger, it makes it obvious that it's a wave. So.
So I thought, for me, it was perfect because I'm a beginner and I stayed mostly in the whitewater. But my sons who are better were out the back, and there were also, for them, there was the perfect size waves as well. So they could wait for the bigger waves and they could ride those waves in, and I stayed on the inside and rode the little whitewater waves. Sorry, you're not allowed to answer.
No, I don't know. I think you kind of nailed it. So, for me, the nice thing is that each day was pretty different, actually. I mean, there were some days that we went out and it was smooth and lined up, and the waves were easy to catch and fun. And then days like today, which was completely different and a lot more choppy, but still really fun out there. And just, it was a good challenge every day, and it was enjoyable. It was like almost like surfing different beaches every day, but you're going out to the same one.
So my name is Rahel. I work as a project manager for a small company that makes software for hospitals, and I'm from Switzerland.
Alright, my name is Stefan. I'm also from Switzerland, and I'm also a project manager for a different company.
For me it was cool to surf together. Sometimes we also have a small competition going on, that's also fun. But I was very motivated when I saw him catching the first big waves, and that was cool.
But I saw her catching a couple of really good waves, and it was great. I never thought he would get that far within such a short time period.
It was really diverse group. People from everywhere, people from all sorts of different backgrounds, people of different ages. And so that was really interesting, and I like talking to different people and seeing what their life experiences are and what brought them to surfing. And we're all kind of joined in our obsession with surfing.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Just felt like a small little family, with the coaches and stuff. And I'm happy to maybe have like a new surf mate.
I know, seriously.
I thought it was pretty cool just seeing each individual person focusing on their own thing to improve on. So for me it was not standing up so tall. For other people it was just that functional stance. I think breaking it down and having the science of it was quite helpful.
The coaches are amazing here. They're really understanding different levels and completely able to take you to that next level quickly. And they're all very friendly, they're friends with each other, and they make friends with the guests really quickly.
Our coach Jessie, she was just amazing. She was with us all the time, walking us through, and she just helped us so much to get over the fears and make it happen to catch bigger waves.
Yeah, I mean, it was challenging, but it was nice to know, it was nice that Jessie pushed us to go out on the bigger, messier days where we had, like today we had a 30-minute paddle out. But, that gives me a little confidence on days that I wouldn't normally try and paddle out, and we caught some fun waves.
And we learned something important today.
Never give up.
Never give up. Big thanks again to Jessie and to you, like Team Pink.
Yeah,
She's,
so
cool.
awesome.
Fran and Will.
Yeah, they were both pretty awesome.
They're like the caddy. They set you up for everything. You just have to surf the wave.
Yeah, they even a couple of times Will even pushed me out when I was getting a bit tired, which was pretty funny. I really liked the video feedback as well. I thought that was pretty impressive. I'm not sure any other places do that, so I thought it was pretty cool getting to see yourself, what you're doing wrong, and it was a bit awkward at times, but it was it was quite fun.
I would say the technical but still very understandable way the coaches, the name Surf Simply says it all. There's a lot of kind of mystery around surfing, and there's a lot of very poor instruction out there, and the way that Rue and his team break down the component parts, the component actions into simple pieces with the theory explained is unique in my experience, which is why we're here. Like I arrived saying I wanted to surf on a certain size board, and I realize now that was silly. That it really is about the building blocks that allow you to surf on a certain size board. It's not about the board, it's about the actions and the skill set. It requires a little bit of humility to say, okay, I've been surfing for 15 years and I'm still an intermediate, and it's like, why is that? And I think that the team here, and they're intelligent, articulate, really good coaches, does a good job without making you feel humble of taking you back and having you say, okay, do you have a bad habit here? Let's work on that, and why do you have that bad habit? I thought that was really extremely helpful.